This conference will now be recorded.
Now, the today's topic is comprehensions in Python. So, what are the different comprehensions are available? First one, what is comprehension? It is a very easy and compact way to create a object. Object must be either iterable object, that is called as a iterable object. It is a very easy and compact way to create a iterable object. So what are the different concepts of comprehensions? Different comprehensions are. So what are the different comprehensions are available? Different comprehensions are. One is a list comprehension. And the second one is actually tuple comprehension. Okay. And third one is set comprehension. Okay. The fourth one is dictionary comprehension. These are the iterable. Iterable means iterable object. List is a iterable object. Tuple is a iterable object. Set is a iterable object. Dictionary is a iterable object. These all are the iterable objects. These objects are creating easy and compact way. That is very important. Creating a objects very easily, very simply, very easy and simple create cheyali. That is called as a dictionary. Now the dictionary comprehension. Okay, clear comprehension. But the Python very important. Python does not support the tuple comprehension. In the place of tuple comprehension, Python support the generator comprehension. So now, sir, what is generator? What is the generator comprehension? I will explain later. No problem. The first point is list comprehension. Sir, what is list comprehension? Sir, list comprehension means to create a list. That means very easy, and it is to create a list easy and compact way. Okay. Now it is a very easy and compact way. Of creating lists. Creating lists from any iterable object. Any iterable object means that is either a list or tuple or set or dictionary or string. Any iterable object. These are the iterable objects. Now the creating a comprehension. This is a comprehension, list comprehension. Creating a list easy and simple way. Creating a list is easy and simple way. Okay, sir. How to creating a list? This is the syntax. Syntax is list name equal to list are created by using the square bracket. This is the list. Lists are created by using the square brackets only. If you want to creating a tuple comprehension, tuple parenthesis. Now if you want to create a set comprehension by using the curly braces. Now we want to creating a dictionary comprehension, curly braces with key and values. Curly braces with key and value pair. That is a dictionary comprehension. Now we are creating a list comprehension. The syntax is creating list comprehension. The syntax of creating list comprehension. Okay. How to creating a list comprehension, sir? List name equal to any expression and for loop. If you want to use the if condition, this is the syntax of the list comprehension. This is any expression, and we are using the for loop and if condition. Here, what is list name, sir? Here list name is any name. Here list name is a list object. Okay. And the second one is expression is any statement or variable, anyone, either any statement or some variable name statement or variable name. And next one, for loop. Okay, for loop is compulsory. Okay, compulsory right here. And fourth one, if condition is optional. If it is required, like it, otherwise need not. Now this is called as a creating a simple comprehension. Now sir, creating a simple concept of creating a list. Lists are created by using the comprehension way. Now this is the syntax, very important. This syntax jar shown. For the syntax, the list name equal to here there is a syntax. For example, the list name x equal to the list name equal to x equal to, now here that is equal to x name equal to, what is the syntax? Example one, to create a list, okay, 1 to 10 numbers, 1 to 10 numbers, 1 to 10 numbers. So how to create a list 1 to 10 numbers without comprehension? You are creating a list without comprehension. First, without comprehension, x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, this is the process creating a list. And after one, print of x, print of x. This is a creating a list. Now here, but this is a without comprehension. It's the without comprehension way, and run the program. Without comprehension way, run the 1 to 10 numbers list. 1 to 10 numbers list. Okay, you are creating a list with 1 to 10 numbers. Run the program to create 1 to 10 numbers. No, sir, I want to create a numbers with 1 to 100 number. Write 11, 22, 33, and 44, and so on, and so on, and so on. Any number of lines and 100 up to the 100. Now we are creating. Now in the list comprehension way, you can create all these by using simple way. Simple way. How to create a simple way, sir? Using for expression. First we are using the if condition. Here if condition is optional. For loop is compulsory. For I in range of 1, 11, 1. That means this is a syntax of for loop. Syntax of for loop range. This is the starting value. Start value. Okay, start value is 1 and the ending value is 11. This is the ending value. Every time incrementing by increment by 1 1. This is the syntax of the using range function. Now our program is to create a list with 1 to 10 numbers. Creating a list for loop I in range of 1 to 10 numbers created. And this is the expression. Expression means any statement value of I. Here first time this function returns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Now the first time I value is 1. First time I value is 1. Okay, takes I value. Now this I value is stored into X, clear. And the second time I value equal 2. And this I value is stored into 2. Okay, this is the I value. Again the next time I value 3. The 3 is assigned to X. Again the next I value 4. And so on and so on and so on. I value 10. For some particular moment I value equal to 10. Now this value, this I value, here this I value X is assigned to I value is assigned to X. Okay. And the next one, print of X. Print of X. Now run this program. Easily, simple and easy way creating a list. And for example, you want to create the list up to 100 numbers, up to 101. To create a list with up to 100 numbers. Creating a list with up to 100 numbers. Now this is a creating a list for 1 to 10 numbers. Now we are creating a list. Example 2. Second example, create a list with 1 to 100 numbers. With 1 to 100 numbers. Now we are change the value is 101. Run this command. Run this simple program. Now the list is created with 1 to 100 numbers. So now the creating a list with a simple and compact way. This is very important. Simple and compact way of creating list from any iterable object. It is called as a list. Now this is the creating a list. Simple way. Using simple way. Now this is a simple syntax. Syntax is expression. Okay. And then for loop and if condition. Now here using expression is I. This is the for loop. And then using the condition also. Now I will explain one third example. Now the third example is here the third example is okay, and then the third example is example 3. Example 3 to create a list okay, even numbers between 1 to 10 between 1 to 10 to create a list even numbers in between 1 to 10 numbers 1 to 10 numbers to creating a list. Clear. Now the first to create a list with 1 to 10 numbers. X equal to I of for loop I in range of 1, 11, 1. This is creating a list. Now the print of X. Here the creating a list is completed. Okay. And now the 1 to 10 numbers lists are created. 1 to 10 numbers list is created. 1 to 10 numbers. Now here the question is only even numbers in between 1 to 10. Only even numbers in between 1 to 10. So now what is the even number, sir? The number is divisible by 2. The number is divisible by 2 by using the condition. If condition. This is the syntax. So expression, for loop, and if condition. Expression, for loop, and if condition. Here the condition is when one condition I percentile 2 equal to 0, this value is assigned to X. This condition is satisfied. Now run this example. Program will explain one by one. So but this function return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on up to 10 numbers. up to 10 numbers. Clear, guys? Now here, very first time I value is 1. I value equal to 1. Okay. Here the I value equal to 1 and clear, run this program. I value equal to 1. Now the check the condition. After taking the for loop, check the condition. Now the condition is I value is divided by 2. I value is 1. The number is divided by 2. Okay, 2 zeros are 0 and the remainder value is 2. The remainder value is 1. Sorry, the remainder value is 1. Here 1 equal to 0. This condition returns false. That's why this statement is not executed. Clear? This statement is not executed. Again, the next time I value equal to 2. Again, the second time the I value equal to 2. If condition checking, I value equal to, if here I value equal to 2 is divided by 2. I value is 2. I value is 2. 2 is divided by 2. 2 1 is 2. The remainder value is 0. Here the remainder value. Here this entire function, this entire condition returns the 0 equal to 0. This condition returns 0. Now the remainder value is 0. 0 equal to 0. The condition is 2. Then execute this statement. The I value is assigned to x. Here the I value is 2. 2 is assigned to x is a one list. Here the 2 is assigned to list. Okay, clear. And the next I value equal to 3. I value equal to next 3. Now here condition we are testing one condition. 3 is divided by 2. I value equal to 3. 3 is divided by 2. 2 1 is 2. The remainder value is 1. Here the remainder value 1 equal to 0. This condition returns false value. That's why this statement is not executed. Here this is the I value. I is not executed. Again go to back. I value equal to 4. I value is 4. Again the 4 is divided by 2. 2 2 is 4. Okay. The remainder is 0. 0 equal to 0. This condition returns true. The remainder value 0. The equal to condition also testing condition also. This is also 0. So that's why condition returns true. Then immediately execute this statement. So here what is I? I value is assigned to x. Now the I value is 4. And similarly 6, 8, 10. All the values are assigned to the I values. Clear? So this is called as creating a list of even numbers in between 1 to 10. Now run this checking. Check this one. The list is created with only even number 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. For example, assume that to create a list with odd numbers only. Create a list with odd number. Example 4. Fourth example. Creating a list of odd number, only odd number. So what is the formula, sir? I value divided by 2 equal to 0. That is not equal to 0. Here to create only for odd number in between the 1 to 10. The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. The odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 7. The next one more example. To create a list. For example, is the program on it. To create a list. For example, one list, right? Okay. To print the squares, only the squares. For example, here no condition. Here no condition. So for example, I into I is a condition. The question is write a program to create a list. Okay. Squares of numbers. Okay. 1 to 10. Squares of numbers 1 to 10. Okay. 1 to 10. Squares of numbers. Okay. The one square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square. I value 1 first time 1 into 1. I value 2 2 into 2. I value 3 3 into 3 and so on. For example, this is the value 1 square and 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, up to 9 square, 10 square. The value equal to 100. This is called as a comprehension list creating by logic, simple and easy way. Example, and the next example is the fifth example. For example, assume that this is one list. Okay, example, this is one list, and the list is, for example, S one list L or X or M. Some M equal to M is a list equal to we are creating a easy and compact way. So now, for example, one list we already created. List equal to, for example, name. This is a Python one name. Okay. For example, C. Okay, some CPP one name. Okay. One is the Django one name. Okay. And another name is, for example, Java is another name. For example, data science. Data science is another name. For example, simple example, we are declaring it. Already list is created. Now I want to print this number only the first character. Only the first character. Here the list first character is P value, and the first character is C value, and the first character is D value. Only first character J value and D value. In every number, to print only first characters. To print only the first characters of each item. Okay. to create a list, create a list, first character of each word, first character of each word. This is the original list. To print the first character of each word. How to print, sir? For example, x equal to, okay, for I in m. Now here m value. Now here we are using the m. M means value of Python first. Now the value is I. Now here to print the value of I of 0. To print only first one. And print of x. X is a one list. This list is created only first character. Run this program. Okay. P value, C value, D value, J value, D value. P value, G value, C value, D value, and G value. Only to create a list to, okay, first character of each word. So another example is, for example, you want to print the last character, not the first character. Now how to print the last character? So same program. The sixth example, example 6. Okay, sixth example, to print to create a list to print a last character, not the first character. How to print the last character, sir? The last character means the index number is -1, automatically print the last character. And here last character is -1. -1 means the last character. Last character here N, here P, O, A, and last value is S. Now run this program. -1 means that is the last character. Last character is printed. This is also executed, but no. Please wait. Only the last program executed. Only have to print the last character, only last character. Now run this program to print the last character. Please observe this output. Here the last characters are N, P, O, A, E. That's like to creating a list with a simple, easy, and compact way. It is called as a list. Clear, guys, all of you? Now the creating a list. Okay, very good. The next one is same in the list concept. We are using the tuple comprehension. Now we are using the tuple comprehension. Now what is tuple comprehension? The tuple comprehension is right. Okay. Now here tuple comprehension is right. Second one is tuple comprehension. Same undaలి kada manaki. But in the place of tuple comprehension, we are creating a narrator comprehension, but not the tuple comprehension. Narrator comprehension. Sir, what is tuple comprehension? Same syntax as like a list. Here, run this one. Now the generator comprehension or tuple comprehension. It is supporting or does not supporting. So here, okay. Now our question is tuple comprehension. Tuple comprehension. Here, tuple comprehension. Okay. Now the question mark. What is the syntax? The syntax is the syntax of the list, same as tuple. And here the tuple name, and expression, for loop, and condition, or by using the parenthesis. In place of square bracket, the square brackets are values are enclosed by the square bracket. It is a list. Here the values are enclosed by the parenthesis. It is called as a tuple. Now we are declaring one simple tuple. Okay. Is it possible or not possible, sir? Now here is that tuple. Okay. The question is to create a example 1 to create a tuple with 1 to 10 numbers. With 1 to 10 numbers, is it possible or not possible? For the tuple name, that is P equal to expression of some value I value. Okay, and for loop if condition. Is a condition is optional. And for I in range of 1, 11. Okay. 1, 11, 1. Here the values are enclosed by the square bracket. Here the values are enclosed by the square bracket. It is a list combination. Now here the values are enclosed by the parenthesis. It is called as a tuple comprehension. Run this program. Here the print the value of this one. Print of T, and the type of T, But data type T is a list type or tuple type or any data type. And here the value is output is not printed. Now run this program by using the square bracket. Simple program by using the square bracket. Now run this one. Creating a list with 1 to 10 numbers. The data type is list type. Please observe this one. The data type is list type. If we are using the parenthesis, that is called as a. It is not a tuple comprehension. It is a completely. T is the object of the generator. The T is the which data type? generator data type. Here note one important point. In Python does not support tuple comprehension. Python does not support the tuple comprehension. It supports generators. It is a big chapter and it explains that. Okay, the chapter is rather modern. Now this is a tuple comprehension. Okay, clear everyone. The next one, no tuple comprehension. The next one is set comprehension. So what is set comprehension? Now here to create a set, simple and compact way, easy way. That means a compact way. Create a set with simple and easy and compact way. Okay, sir. Declaration syntax is what is the syntax? Declaration syntax is here. This is a set name equal to. Okay, here if you want to use the list set by using the set comprehension. This is called as a parenthesis. The simple declaration, one simple example program to create a set with 1 to 10 numbers. To create here the set is example one is to create a set with 1 to 10 numbers. Okay, sir. It's a 1 to 10 numbers. 1 to 10 numbers program to create a number set. Set means, so now this is a set syntax. The set syntax. Okay, now after the print of s set and the data type of the s. The type of s is which data type? The type of s is, and one is a s is a string type or set type or tuple type or list type. Now here on this program, the set s equal to s some expression. The expression is I. If is omitted here, if condition no is, for example, for I in range of 1, 11, 1. Creating a list set with 1 to 10 numbers. This is the set class creating a numbers with set 1 to 10 number set. Okay, by using the set comprehension. Okay, using set comprehension, same as like the all these example programs are simple. Another one. Now here the create a set. Okay, example 2. To create a set with even numbers, same as equal to I for I in range of 1, 11, 1. If condition, if I percentile 2 equal to 0, this is curly braces and print of s, and the data type of the s is set type. You can now run this program. Now the creating a set with only even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. The type is the set type. Now another one same ditto type, same as cut and copy and paste by using the set comprehension with only odd numbers. Set comprehension with only odd numbers. The simple example, I is not equal to 0. I is equal to 0, even number. I is not equal to 0, it is a odd number. Run this program to create a set with only odd numbers. And one more example by using the set comprehension and using the different functions. Okay, one more example, right? By using only comprehension. One is a S1 set 1 equal to 1 set. This is a set 1 equal to, for example, 11, 22, 33, and 44. Okay, S2 equal to 33, 44, 55, and 60. This is a simple example. Here the question is to print common element. What is it to print the common element? The common elements are, so here the common elements are 33 and here the common elements are only for 33 and 44. Here the common elements are 33 and 44. Right? What are the common elements, Andy? 33 is 44. These are the common elements. By using, there are the different ways. Okay, one is common elements directly using the intersection function. But here you are using the to print common elements using comprehension without using intersection. Using comprehension. Here, how to print the comprehension, and now the set s equal to here we are using the for I in S1. Okay, for I in S1. If I in S2, If this condition returns true, then the element is assigned to I. This is called as a curly. Now we are using the simple statement here for I in S1. Sir, what is S1, sir? What is S1? The value of S1 is, S1 value is 11, 22, 33, and 44. Okay, clear. Very first time the I value is 11. Very first time the I value equal to 11. Explain this one by one. Very first time the I value equal to 11. Okay, sir. This is clear up to here. Clear, this is clear. And the next one, okay, clear after completing checking condition. If I in the S2, I means 11, 11 in S2. This is particular condition. This condition by using the in operator, it is either true or false value. Here by using the in operator, it has true value or false value. This function returns true. The value is assigned to, for example, here, right here, this function return this condition returns false. Okay, I in S2 false. So this statement is not executed. Okay. Again, go to back. The I value equal to 22. Here I value equal to 22. Okay. And if 22 in S2, 22 in S2, it returns true or false. This also returns a false value. Again, go to back. I value equal next value. I value 33. If 33, if I means 33, 33 in S2, 33 in S2. Now the 33 in S2, this condition, 33 in S2, this condition returns the value true. That's why the I value is stored into S. Here S equal to I value. The I value is 33. Okay, sir. Next. Again, the next time I value equal to 44. I value is 44. Check this condition. 44 in S2. 44 in S2. This condition returns to true value. Automatically, the same I value is assigned to S. The I value is 44. 44 is assigned to S and completing the entire I. Again, I go to next I value. No more values in a range function. That's why only have to print the only common element without using intersection function. Without using intersection function. Please observe this one. And the type of S. S is a set type. S1 is a one set. S2 is another set to print only common element. Yeah, like run any program, same as. Here, the common elements are 33 and 44. It is called as a set comprehension. And run this program comprehension with more number of examples. Personal at the Rascondel check just. Again, the next one is a dictionary comprehension. So dictionary comprehension. So now what is a set comprehension? Here the set comprehension, the syntax is set comprehension syntax is this is the set name. Set name or loop if condition. For example, Manistam. Same as dictionary comprehension means to create a dictionary, to create a dictionary, okay, with a simple and easy way, easy way. That's the comprehension. This is the comprehension. So now that we are using the dictionary name, DICT name equal to here not only one expression, we are using the two expressions. One is expr1 colon symbol, expr2. Is expr1 same as for loop, same as if condition, same as for example here expr1 sir. Here expr1 is a key value. expr1 is a key. expr2 represents value. First one is key and the second one is value. expr1 represents key, expr2 represents the value. Clear? For a simple one, any one expression. Now, so I want to create a dictionary like this. Okay, 1 value colon 1. Okay, 2 colon 4. Okay, 3 colon 6 and 4 colon 3 colon 9, 3 colon 9 and 4 colon 16 comma and 5 colon 25. That means so print value the square, value square. So example, okay, example to create a dictionary with the square values, So between the 1 to and now how to creating a dictionary sir, b equal to curly braces. First one is for I in a range of 1 comma 10, not 10, 1 to 5 only 1 to 5. That means 1 to 5 comma 6 and so on. Now here this is the I value, only I colon I into I. Print the square numbers of each and every one. Print the value of the I. Print of D value and the type of D means it is which data type. D is only It represents the two values. Here, this is called based on the syntax. This is the expression 1 colon symbol. This is the expression 2. Print the both the values. Right, clear? Now run this command. Okay, these are the values. These are the values. Okay. Right. Okay. This is the value only. Clear, guys? The next one is a key, another one is a value. Clear up to here, all of you? Now the one more is example here declaring a one common list, and we are declaring a one common list. For example, x equal to one list. Here only all the names only. Banana, okay, one is. Another one is there, for example, apple, okay. Another one is there, for example, one condition. For example, any name, okay. For example, any name, grapes, okay. And for example, orange, okay. For example, any name. These are the names fruits list. For example, fruits list. And to print the fruits list value, the length of the string is more than 5. If the length of the string is more than 5, print the values. Or the length of the string is equal to less than 5, print the fruits names only. To create this one only. For example, x equal to b equal to. Here check the condition for I in x. Here I in x. If I equal to, for example, I is okay. I is greater than 5, print it. I is greater than 5. The length of fruit is greater than 5. Print this value. So now here square bracket. Okay. Print this value. The value of the colon I value. Okay. Now here to print the length value. I colon length of I colon length of I. Okay. I colon length of I. Print the values of B. Or simply without any condition, no condition. Again to print the length of I. Name and length. Create a dictionary. Okay. Without that parenthesis, please observe this one, right? Okay. Banana is a one value. Banana is a fruit name. This is the length, and length is the it represents first one represents the key, and second one represents the value. Okay, both keys and value. Clear, guys? This is up to here. This is called dictionary comprehension. Okay. So thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Please wait.